Hey Kelvin, Demetrius here. So this is a quick video I told you I put together for you. And what I did is I typed in hydrojetting Chicago. I know you said you're going to serve the south suburbs of Chicago. But I figured that this would be a good example for you at least. And then, if you do decide you want to, know more or move forward, we can kind of start getting into the nitty gritty. And so, hydrojetting Chicago. So you notice at the top of the page here, there's a couple of guys that are running some Google guaranteed ads, right? And then just below that, there's a couple of businesses that show up with their organic listings, and so they have ranked their web page right through SEO. And you'll also notice this map pack here, right? It's doesn't happen very often, but sometimes businesses' web pages will show up above the map pack. Usually, the map pack shows up just below ads here. But regardless, this map pack here is some prime real estate. So usually, on average, about 6 to 7 out of 10 people looking for any service are going to stop here in the map pack, right? So this is some prime real estate. So if your business is one of these three showing up here, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to get that phone call, or they're going to go to your website and fill out a contact form for your services. And so I'm kind of going to talk about what it takes to get into the map pack, right? So for one, you got to have a Google business profile, right, or a GBP, so that you go to it's free to create, right? And when you do that, you want to fully optimize it. And what I mean by that is you want to just fill out as much information on there as possible. You want to include your name, your address, phone number, right? If you got a website, include that. There's a place where you can put a business description, and I think you can have up to 750 characters, and you want to use as much of that as possible to use some of the keywords that you want to rank for, like in this case, right, hydrojetting Chicago, or whatever suburb it is that you're wanting to rank for, right? You include those on that description. And obviously, I mean, reviews help, but that's not the biggest factor when it comes to getting to the map pack, right? Like you see this guy here at the bottom has 31 excuse me, and they're actually also showing up here as well, just above it. And there's guys with way more reviews than them. But one factor that does matter is citations. And so citations are anywhere that your name, address, and phone number show up on the web. And those are usually things like directory listings. So think of like Yelp or Dex Yellow Pages, even your Facebook business profile will give you a citation, right? And there's thousands of places where you can create a directory listing, and the more the better. Even more so if they're local listings, right? And so again, citations, anywhere your name, address, and phone number are listed on the web, because ultimately it's about creating authority, and you being the authority in your space, right? For in this case, hydrojetting, right, or doing sewer and drain work, right? And so the next thing I want to talk about is the organic listings, right? Again, those are the web pages, and I say web pages and not websites because every link, right, is its own page. So a website can have several pages, and each of those pages can be ranked. And so, since success leaves clues, right, I figured we'd go and dig deeper on this Midwest hydrojetting, because these guys are obviously at the top of Google here, and they're also in the map pack, right? So really, Google's an open book test, man, and you can go and kind of just dig deeper and see what your competition's doing, and essentially replicate it, and then do a little bit more to hedge those guys out and really start competing and become a gorilla in your market, right? So let's take a look at these guys' site. Now you notice right off the bat they have a call to action at the top of the page, right? Got their phone number there. Because if someone is needing your services, you already know that they need you. But how do they find you? How do they get a hold of you, right? And if I go to, to a potential business owner's site that I'm going to use, and I can't find out how to contact them, I'm going to go to their competitor, right? So having a call to action at the top of the page is key, right? And again, they have it here, just above the fold. The fold is one line where you start to scroll, right? The next thing I want to talk about is content. Now, half of ranking a web page is having authoritative content on your site. So again, it's talking about the services that you offer in the area that you serve, right? So in this case, guys are they're sewer and drain guys, and hydrojetting is kind of their main service that they offer, which obviously that's why I'm creating this video for you in hopes that you also want to be getting more hydrojetting jobs. And so you notice as I scroll down, right, these guys have a decent amount of content, not a ton, but they talk about the services that they offer, right? Sewer cleaning, drain cleaning, hydrojetting, right? Again, hydrojetting. And so what they're doing is they're not only telling potential customers, but they're telling Google, hey, this is what we want to be known for. This is what we do, and this is what we offer, right? And so in Google's eyes, these guys are the experts and the authority for hydrojetting in Chicago. And how do I know that? Because they're ranked here at the top, and they're also here in the map pack. So just by looking at those few things, I can tell that those guys are probably getting the lion's share of leads in the market for jetting, just based off of that alone, right? Because they're dominating dominating search. So aside from content, the next thing is backlinks, and a backlink is essentially a vote to your site, but not all votes are created equal. And so the best way to explain it is the more relevant your backlink is, the more votes you get to your site. So say you were getting a backlink from a blog or another jetting or sewer and drain company that's in, say, Manhattan or Miami or Dallas or Seattle, right? You're going to get more votes to your site than if you were to get a link from, say, Pizza Hut, right? Because you're not in the business of selling pizzas. And so the more of those that you have, along with content on your site, right, that helps boost you up in Google's eyes as an authority, right? So the website, right, you want again to list out all of the services that you offer, and each service should be its own page, right? So you see here, like the guys, their homepage, their focus is on jetting. Then they offer sewer and drain cleaning, and they offer plumbing, right? Then they also have a page on reviews about us. They also have a blog, right? Frequently asked questions. A good source to find frequently asked questions is, and it goes again back to here, right? People also ask, right? How much does hydrojetting cost? That's something that you should probably include on your website. Why is hydrojetting so expensive? And you can kind of get into detail on that and elaborate, right? And all of these things, right, are something that you can use to help add content to your site, right? So really the three main takeaways here I wanted to share with you that can help you get more jetting jobs is, for one, get that Google business listing created. And if you do have it created, just get some more citations, right? Your name, address, phone number on those directory listings. Second thing, on your site, right? More content. The more the better, and more pages, right? You should have a page for every service that you offer and go into detail with content on those services, right? And again, use the keywords that you're wanting to rank for, right? So a keyword is the service plus the location. And then last but not least, backlinks, right? Votes to your site. So citations, content, and backlinks. If you got any questions about this or want to talk further, or kind of see what next steps are, man, just holler at me, let me know, and we can kind of go over those things. But hopefully this adds some value for you. Thanks.